What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. So today we got another modification to the Colorado. We are going to be upgrading these headlight bulbs. So I'll show you what I got here. So I actually did not go with LEDs. So what I am upgrading the headlights to are these actually like upgraded halogen ones. So this is obviously the low beams, and then these are the high beams for the Colorado. I was looking into the LEDs, but I wasn't quite sold on them, because it seems like you got all these different brands on Amazon and whatnot, and it just seems like that you really, I don't know, to me, I just, based off the reviews and stuff, I couldn't really know what I was getting. It seems like there's some of them that are like pretty decent and whatnot, but a lot of people also had problems with them, just as far as wearing out fast and all that stuff. And I didn't know how they would work in these trucks, because the back of the headlights have like a little dust cover, and they like covers that kind of seals off the headlight, and I didn't know if that would kind of restrict airflow for those headlights. And I think the LEDs like need the, like they need, I don't know, you might need to take that off or something like that, because that, for whatever reason, the LEDs just get so hot because they have to literally have fans on them and stuff, and you can't get ones without fans, but they don't last as long and stuff. So I don't know, I just wasn't super sold on the LEDs. And it seems like if you actually want to get like a real good set of LEDs, it seems like you got to spend like $130 for like 2 bulbs. And that's, to me, like, that's just, for me personally, that's just not like really all that worth it, because like, you know, like by the time you buy the high beams and the low beams, I mean, you're looking real close to, you know, $275 like $300. So like at that point, like, you know, I mean, you can basically buy like a whole new like upgraded you know, housings and stuff, and get like the cool like DRLs and stuff like that. So for me, it's just not worth it to spend that much on just bulbs. So that's why I went up with these. And so hopefully these should be a little bit brighter, and these are actually these should be white, because that's one of my biggest things why I'm even changing them up in the first place, is that like I have the glow tie, so that's like a nice white LED, and it just looks kind of funky with the yellow headlights. So that's like the main reason why I'm switching it up. But yeah, so I just wasn't sold on the LEDs, and the HIDs are just really super expensive, and they're bright, but they don't last very long, it seems like, based off what I read. I might not know everything, but just kind of based off what I read, it just kind of seemed like that. But yeah, we're gonna roll with these halogens, and guess we'll get to installing them. Alrighty, so to get to these headlights, you just gotta come over to this little shroud here, just kind of peel it back a little bit, and then you can get right on in there, and you can see your outside little dust cover and your inside dust cover. So I'm gonna reach in there quick and take those off, and then take the old bulbs out. Stock bulbs, you can just see they're just regular halogens. As you kind of compare to the other bulbs, they're a little bit bluer. So it came out real easily, just a little pull that plastic back and take the cover off and unclip it. So I'm gonna put the new one in quick. Make sure with these bulbs also that you don't touch the actual bulb part, because apparently it's the oil from your hands and whatnot can decrease the longevity of the bulbs. So at this point now, I'm going to replace the high beams as well, and then switch over to the other side here, which is not even a shroud. You're literally just slapping them right in, so it'll be easy to do. So I'll get to it. Be a little tricky to tell there, but you can definitely see that those are like way wider. On camera it looks like there's like a little like oranginess to it, but it, like in real life, it actually looks way whiter. These are the other ones. I mean, you can just tell they look like orange in the camera, kind of compared to these that are just like a lot like whiter, and I'm sure at night they'll look even whiter yet. Alrighty guys, so I got everything swapped over, and you can I got the brights in there as well, so you just kind of see how nice and white those are. Now they do look, like I said, everything does kind of look a little more yellow on camera, but in like person they actually look like really white, especially compared to like the stock bulbs. So that's pretty sweet. But yeah, it looks good. I'm pretty pleased with it. These should be a little bit brighter too, because that's my one thing that I was wasn't a big fan of, was that I felt like the brights are fine, but I just felt like the normal daytime running of the low beams, I thought they were kind of dim just for me personally. I kind of thought that, but yeah, I got that all switched out. I'm going to cut now to a night shot of the before and after with the new bulbs. A little bit of comparison here. So these are my dims at night normally, my stock ones, and these are my brights. You can just see it gets you a little bit more range. It shows a little bit more on the sides than what it's showing in camera, but it's still not very bright, and I still actually can't see that far out in front of me. So I'm in a little bit of a downhill, so it's a little tricky to see, but these lights are a lot brighter. These are the dims right here. They're a little bit wider as well. And the brights, so you can just see, they see a lot better down the thing. And then if you, let me get straight. So this is what they're actually going down the road here. Those are the dims. Those are the brights. As you can see, it's a lot brighter, and it actually helps the visibility quite a bit. As you guys can kind of see here too, you'll see how the bow tie is nice and white, while the lights are actually pretty yellow. So that's kind of what I'm trying to hopefully change out with the new headlights. So I apologize for the wind here, but this is what the headlights look like at night. You can see they're a lot wider than they were before. I know you're gonna catch a hint of the yellow as it kind of comes off the turn signals there, but it's actually like significantly wider than it was before, and I'm a big fan of it. I hope you guys found that video helpful, and hope you guys enjoyed that. I'll have to keep in touch with you and let you know what I think of these bulbs. It only cost me like $60 to completely swap out the highs and lows, so it's pretty hard to beat that, since that won't even get you one singular LED bulb of good quality. Now there are cheaper ones out there, but this kind of goes to the whole conversation I had before. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any questions or whatever, leave them down in the comments below. But that's all I got for you, so have a good one.